On this video, I'm going to learn you the basics of boxing, right? The basics from your stance, to your punches, to your footwork. By the end of this video, you're going to have half an idea how to get in that ring and move around and dance just like a champion, like myself. Well, we've got to start with the stance, right? It's just like building a house, isn't it? You need good foundations in anything. And if you're an orthodox like myself, you're going to have your left foot forward, right? If you're a southpaw, which is you're left-handed, you're going to have your right foot forward. But I'm right-handed and that's my power shot, so I'm an orthodox. I'm going to have my left foot forward. So you want your left foot forward, you want 60% weight on your back foot, okay? So you don't want to be leaning back too far, that's 80%, 100%, you want to be 60%. So you're a little bit, you want to be sat a little bit on the back of your heels. You want the balls of your feet up off the ground and you want to be on your toes. You want a little line down the centre of your legs, right? And what I say to people is, I call it train tracks. You want if your left foot is angling that way like that, you want your right foot angling the same. So you put your arms up like this and it's exactly like a train track, you know what I mean, right? So there's your stance. You got your stance nice and comfortable, okay? So you're ready to get them punches and get that guard up right. Secondly, your guard. You want your guard, you want to touch your cheeks with your thumbs, right? You want them elbows in. Why do you want them elbows in? Well, you don't want your elbows like that, do you? You don't want to be getting punched in the midsection, because believe you me, I've had a few body shots in my boxing career over the years and it's not nice. You've got to be able to take a shot or you're going down on that canvas. So you want your elbows in. We've got our stance. You want your elbows in, nice and tight. You touch your cheeks with your hands, clench your fists. Another thing I say, right, you've got magnets. Say you've got the gloves on, you've got magnets in your gloves, right? Your jaw is metal. What does magnets do to metal? Right, it sticks, doesn't it? It's like a fridge magnet, it sticks on the fridge. So you, look at that. I've got magnets in my gloves. My hands are stuck to my jaw, right? So wherever you move your hands, they're always going to come back. So that saves you. When you're throwing shots, you're not going to drop hands like beginners do. When they're throwing the jab, obviously what you're going to learn in a minute, you drop your hands, which you shouldn't do. But you do this thing with the magnets, like I say, you're going to be sound. You're going to have your hands nice and tight. So we've got our stance, right? 60% weight on that back foot. We've got our guard, right? Our elbows are in. Our body's rotated this way to the right. You don't want to be square, because if you're square, you're going to get easily punched to the midsection, aren't you? So we've got our stance, we've got our guard, right? Our heels, our balls of our feet are off the ground. We're on our toes. That's our stance. That's our guard, right? Perfect. So, we've got our stance, we've got our guard. What's the next thing, right? We're in a perfect position. Now we just need to learn to punch, right? The best punch in boxing is the jab, which is the lead hand, which is obviously an orthodox fighter, it's the left hand. It's your lead hand. So with the jab, you just want to be nice and relaxed. You don't want to be tense. The last thing you want to be doing as a beginner is tense. I've seen it a lot. I was tense myself back in the day when I was an amateur. When I first started boxing, I was tense myself. Be nice and relaxed. A good relaxed boxer is a dangerous boxer. Remember that. So we've got our stance, got our guard. The jab is the lead hand. So you want to be nice and relaxed, and you want to be nice and sharp out, but you want to turn that knuckle, right? You want to turn that knuckle. So you're going to land, and the last part of your arm, when you're pushing the shot out, that's the snap. That's the power from there. It's that little bit there, look, that little snap. That's the power. That's where you're going to get your power of the last bit of the shot. So you want to be shotting your jab out. Do it nice and slow. Tuck that shoulder into your chin, which that's going to guard the chin so you're not getting knocked out. The last thing you want to be doing is carrying your chin high. You want your chin nice and low, right? Obviously when you got your guard down, you want to be looking through your eyebrows. And everyone always says I've got big eyebrows. You'll probably make a comment on this one, but hey, I've heard it all. Look through your eyebrows, chin down when you're throwing the jab. So you want to be turning, rotating that little tiny bit, nice and sharp jab like this. Just like that. Nice and relaxed, nice and sharp. So we've got our lead hand. This is up for debate, but most people call this a backhand. But listen, a backhand is that, right? And a backhand is a foul shot in boxing, innit? But it's just all over. It's all over on commentary. It's all over on the boxing. It's a backhand. So I might call it a backhand for you sometimes, but it's definitely not. It's a rear hand, right? This is a rear hand. So if I'm a southpaw, this is your rear hand, this one. I'm an orthodox, this is your rear hand. So you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So we've established our jab, right? Which is our lead hand, tucking our shoulder in, our right hand, our rear hand. If you're a southpaw, it's your left hand. You're going to be same type of thing with the jab, but you're going to be rotating. You're going to be rotating this core, rotating them hips. Okay, we're rotating those hips all the way through. All the way through, and the same type of thing. You're going to be shotting that right hand. That shoulder's going to be tucked in, so you can't get caught with your jaw. You can't get caught with the shot. Right, just like this. I had a beauty right hand in my boxing career. Honestly, it was one of my favourite punches. Straight down the pipe. Right hand. Okay, like that. And hands back. Remember, the magnets all the time. You don't want to be shot in that. If you listen to me with the magnets, you can't, because you've got magnets in your gloves. Okay? So we've established the jab, right? We've established the right hand. Okay? There's the jab. There's the right hand. Turning that waist, turning that core to get maximum power. We're going to move on to the hook now. Right, we're going to do the beginner's hook though. So, we're in our stance, nothing changes. You don't start moving your feet yet, right? We're going to go with the left hook. So the left hook is literally, what I say, I just have a little tiny dip, mate, like that. Little tiny dip, turn. What I do actually say, right? The perfect way for me to throw, what I say to throw a hook, right, is when you're warming up. When you're having a warm-up for your waist, right, and you're doing this for the warm-up, right, and if you clench your fists, look at that there, that for me is the perfect hook, right, and you've just got to transfer, you've just got to obviously do that warm-up there, nice and quick. It's just, I say this, it's like you're elbowing someone in the face, but obviously you don't want to elbow someone in the face, you want to. That's your arm position for the hook, and that's to get more power. You're getting power through turning the waist and turning your core. So if you're from here, just a little dip down and just get into that position of throwing the hook round, and then bringing the body and the core through it. So it's like that, bam, right through. Just a little tiny dip, round, bang. But if you do want to practice it, literally just do that. Literally just practice doing that, and then getting into the position from your stance and your guard just to do that. But don't straighten your arm. I say it all the time. Beginners, they go like that, throw the hook, and then they do this. Right? You got to keep that elbow, keep that like that, and get right through by turning your body through. So you're aiming here, but you're pushing your body through to get right through it. Right, so it's like this. Right, that's the way to throw a hook. That's your left hook. So the right hook is a little bit, not much different to the other side. I still put a little bit of a dip on this leg and bring it round, and then I lift my back my back foot. This is your rear hook, right? Little dip, round like that. That same position for the hook. Bam! Right through. Bam! Yeah? Bam! Right through. So we've established the jab, we've established the right hand, the right cross, we've established the left hook, we've established the right hook. And have you noticed, every time I'm throwing them shots, the magnets for the guard, right? My hand's always stuck here because of the magnets. You've got magnets in your gloves. Think of that and you won't go far wrong. You won't be dropping your hands like most beginners do you know what I mean? So we've established the jab, the right hand, the left hook, the right hook, right? So we're going to go left hook to the body. It's the same type of thing really. So you want to be, it's all about rotation, right? It's all about rotation. So another one, this is basics, you know what I mean? This is basics. So with the left hook to the body, it's literally, I always say it's a little tiny dip. It's all movement of your body really. That's all it is. These are just triggers, these. You've got movement of your core and your hips and your waist, right? So the left hook to the body we're going to go, it's literally a little dip and down, right? Down, drive through with that core and then hips through, like that. But obviously you've got to get in position first, right? That's getting right there. You with someone there, they're going down, okay? Straight through. But remember, look at that, magnets. The hand's still there all the time. I'm not doing this. So if I do that, bang, I'm going to get chinned myself, aren't I? Okay? So we've done the left to the body, bang, just like that. Make sure you drive that hip through and turn that body. It's all movement, remember, right? So we've established the left hook to the body. We're going to go the right hook to the body now. Same type of thing. We're in our stance, nice and strong. I'm going to drive it through, tiny little dip onto that leg, and bend right through like that. Oof. Right to the midsection. Just like that, right? So they're the basic punches. The jab, the right hand, the left hook, the right hook, the left hook to the body, the right hook to the body, okay? Uppercut. Nearly forgot the uppercut there, didn't I? Right, the uppercut. Same type of thing again, you know what I mean? You've just got, it's literally movement. You've got stability with that stance. Everything comes from that solid base, right? We've got a solid base. Our hands are up, right? A little tiny dip. Depends if you want to go, obviously, if you're going for a short uppercut, they're a bit different, but the basic uppercut, literally dip, boom, just come up. But I say it again, that hook, it's just like that hook turning, but it's just like that. If you keep your arm, don't straighten your arm. Don't straighten your arm, okay? Just a little dip, boom, and then it's up, boom. I wouldn't advise beginners, right? There's a lot of these boxers who, obviously there's short range, mid range, and long range, right? I wouldn't advise beginners to be starting to doing these type of shots because you're just learning. So you don't want to be throwing the uppercut till if you can land your jab, right? If you can land your jab, then you can start landing other shots. But if you can't have that jab, don't start throwing wild long range hooks, right? Obviously when you get a bit more advanced, you can do that. But don't start throwing long, you're just starting at the beginning, you're just learning how to do it. And you go and try and throw a wide left hook, bang, you're liable to get caught, if you're asking me, right? So you're better off just keeping it simple till you learn. It's like, I say to kids, right? They start switching stance. I'm saying, listen, don't start switching stances, you just started, right? When you've had 10 fights and won 10 fights, then you can start switching, doing your own thing. getting your own stamp, stamping your own authority on the boxing game, do you know what I mean? But when you're learning, you want to learn the basics good, right? So you want to be just doing shots when you're in good range of your opponent, you know what I mean? So, literally, same type of thing as the uppercut, boom. But you say a little dip, driving through them legs, just like that movement, boom. That's the uppercut, boom. Like that, right? That's the left uppercut. The right uppercut, same type of thing. But see, all the whole time I've had my hands up, magnets, again, little dip, boom, right through, right? Boom. Little dip, let it go. Nice and quick though, nice and quick. So you don't want to be nice, you don't want to slow. So as soon as you have released that from the magnets from the jaw, bang, you're open. So you got to get that, you got to get your shot off quick, right? Straight up, elbow the same. Don't straighten your arm. Just keep the elbow bent and drive through the body. Just like that. Okay, right. We've established the basics. We've established the stance, we've established the guard, and we've established how to throw the basic punches. A little bit of basic footwork now, right? We're in our stance, little pure basics, right? You got after you throw a jab, all I want to do is just a little step like that. You do not want to be bringing your feet together. Why don't you want to be bringing your feet together? Like say one like this. Bring your feet together like that. Have a think. Let me know in the comments below why you don't think you bring your feet together like that. I'm not even going to tell you the answer, but it's pretty simple. So don't bring your feet together and don't cross your legs either. It's the same thing again. Let me know what you think. But, so, basic movement, little step. I say this, if you're moving forward, this right leg is stuck in the mud. The left leg moves a little bit and you step forward. Same again, step forward. Always keep that little gap, shoulder width apart for your foot movement, for your feet moving, right? So, little step, we can have a jab, a little step, we can have a jab, a little step back. Never bring them feet together, jab, little step back. Once you get a bit better, you can move it a bit faster, bam, bam. And move back, bam, bam. Okay? So there's your basic footwork. Going forward, going back. If you want to move to the right, you want to move to the right, step that first, like that, little step. You want to move to the left, little step to the right. I don't want you doing this. Square, boom. You're going to fall, right? Don't be square. So, bam, I step forward, bam, step right, bam, step left, bam, step left again, bam, step back, just like that. It's as easy as that, right? So we've learned the basics of boxing. If you've liked this video, don't forget, give us a like, let me know in the comments below. I hope this has helped you. I hope this has helped you out there. Hope this gives you a bit of value in you beginners boxing because it's coming from a world champion like myself.